Welcome to Tabletop Gaming with Juice. This is RPG A Day 2018, and we are on question number 12. Now, question number 12 is, what is the wildest character concept you have come up with? Make sure you head on over to rpgjuice.com, where you can get caught up on the latest videos, the latest news, and blog posts from Juce himself. Now, I don't come up with anything wild, and by wild I think of something just completely out there. But I do like to go against type sometimes. And so, for example, I talked about it in the wildest character name video. Dane Fireforge, right? He was my first one. I think it was Dane, and then Kilgore. Dane Fireforge was a warlock dwarf, and he was always doing a concentration spell to make his beard red instead of white. And his biggest stat was strength, which is almost to the most useless stat you can have as warlock, considering charisma is important, and dexterity and constitution. But I had strength as his biggest stat because I was playing him mostly as a dwarf who just happened to be a warlock. And I really liked the concept until he died a couple sessions in. Maybe it was session 2 or 3. It may have been 3. And he wasn't very good with his Eldritch Blast and accuracy. But yeah, that was my my big thing where I went against type. I've had players who have done that. I've had a half-orc bard that charisma was the dump stat and strength and constitution were the top stats, and that was interesting. That character was really bad as well from an optimal standpoint. I was the DM, and the player played their character dumb, which made it entertaining. She had drums. That was her magical thing. That's how she used her magic. And it was nighttime in the woods. They were camping, and an ogre was approaching. And so she cast a spell and said she played her drums really loudly. So I, being a awesome DM that I am, had more ogres come and had other things here. And so I upped the danger factor a little bit. So that was cool. They survived. It was funny. They laughed. I laughed. It was a good time. So, for me, I think playing against the type is sometimes a lot of fun. Suboptimal can be a lot of fun. I don't subscribe to the fact that you should always play suboptimal characters. I think you shouldn't. Sometimes I think it's fun, and certain situations make it even better. But I think you can have just as much fun with an optimal group. It's funny when you have a suboptimal group. It makes for some hilarious bad things to happen. But yeah, it all comes down to the type of game you want to play. So anyways, that's kind of the wildest, I guess, character concept. It's more of the suboptimal character types. But yeah, so anyways, this is Tabletop Gaming with Juice. I am Juice. This was RPG A Day 2018, question number 12. Tomorrow, we are going to be on question 13, and we are going to describe how my play has evolved, which we have already kind of touched on in this series. We are on day 14 going to describe a failure that became amazing. And on day 15, we are going to describe a tricky RPG experience that I enjoyed. So yeah, those will be some tough questions. They should have some interesting stories, and so I hope you'll come back for more. Again, this is Tabletop Gaming with Juice, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.